You think your dog is happy, but you are wrong. Your dog is losing trust in you, and you do not even notice. When you walk through the door and see that wagging tail, you probably assume everything is fine. You think your dog quickly forgets the little mistakes you make. But canine behavior experts tell us a very different story. Dogs do not just forget. They experience stress and deep anxiety just like we do. They simply do not have the words to tell you when they are hurting. Because of this, some of the innocent things you do every single day are quietly breaking their heart. You are slowly tearing down the safe bond between you two, and you will not notice the damage until it is already too late. These are 7 everyday things you do that your dog might never truly forgive you for. Listen closely, because the worst one is coming later in the video, and it is a mistake you probably made this morning. Number 1, yelling at your dog. When your dog makes a mess, your first reaction is to raise your voice. You think you are teaching them a lesson. They lower their head and walk away, and you assume they understand, but they do not. Dogs do not process the words you yell. They only hear a loud and threatening tone. Canine behavior experts tell us that shouting flips the nervous system of your dog into a state of panic. Learning completely shuts down. They are not feeling sorry for what they did. They are just terrified of the person they love the most. Every time you yell, you are replacing their trust with fear. Number 2, punishing your dog for growling. It is embarrassing when your dog growls. It feels like aggression, so you quickly scold them to stop. But you are making a dangerous mistake. In the dog world, a growl is a polite warning. It is their only way of telling you they are scared, in pain, or overwhelmed. When you punish a growl, you are taking away their voice. You are teaching them that warning you is not safe. Without their early warning system, a dog will learn to just bite without making a sound. You are not fixing the aggression. You are just forcing them to suffer in silence until they snap. And this next one is what most owners do every day. Number 3, prying things out of their mouth. Your dog picks up a shoe or a piece of trash, and you immediately pry their jaws open to take it away. It seems like the right thing to do to keep them safe. But to your dog, you just became a thief. Dogs value their resources deeply. When you forcefully take things away, they learn that you are a threat to the things they love. This creates deep resource guarding anxiety. They will start to hide from you or swallow dangerous items whole just so you cannot take them. Instead of grabbing, you should offer them a trade with a better treat, so they learn your hands bring good things, not theft. Number 4, changing the rules on them. Yesterday, you let your dog jump on the couch because you were in a good mood. Today, you are stressed from work, so you push them away and scold them for doing the exact same thing. We expect dogs to understand our moods, but they cannot. To a dog, inconsistent rules are terrifying. They rely on clear patterns to feel safe. When the rules change day by day, they never know which version of you they are going to get. This unpredictability builds a constant state of anxiety because they can never relax. Number 5, hugging your dog tightly. You love your dog, so you wrap your arms around them and squeeze. You think you are showing affection, but pay close attention to what your dog is doing. They probably freeze, turn their head away, or lick their lips. These are polite signs of deep discomfort. Dogs do not hug each other. To a dog, being held tightly feels like being trapped by a predator. They tolerate it because they love you, but inside they feel anxious and restrained. Every time you force a hug on a dog showing these signs, you are ignoring their silent pleas for personal space. But the worst one is coming. Number 6, waking them up abruptly. Your dog is sleeping peacefully, and you walk by and give them a sudden pet on the head. You think it is sweet, but you are actually causing them intense stress. Dogs have deep sleep cycles just like we do. Waking them suddenly triggers a startle reflex that spikes their stress levels. Imagine someone shaking you awake when you are in a deep dream. Over time, a dog who is constantly startled out of sleep will become on edge and nervous in their own home. They will never feel truly safe enough to rest deeply, which slowly drains their physical and mental health. Number 7, rushing their walks and not letting them sniff. We often treat walks like a chore. We pull the leash tightly, rushing our dog to just go to the bathroom so we can go back inside. Whenever they stop to smell a tree, we yank them away. But dogs see the world through their nose. Sniffing is their way of reading the morning news. When you pull them away from a scent, you are frustrating their deepest biological need. Science shows that sniffing lowers the heart rate of your dog and relieves their built-up stress. When you rush the walk, you are turning what should be the best part of their day into a frustrating march. You are denying them the one thing that brings them true peace. When you put all of these daily habits together, a heartbreaking picture starts to form. You are unintentionally creating a world where your dog never feels completely safe. Canine behavior experts warn us about a psychological state called learned helplessness. This happens when a dog realizes that their polite warnings are always ignored, their boundaries are constantly broken, and their trust is repeatedly betrayed. Because they cannot speak our language, they simply give up. If you keep making these mistakes day after day, one day the house will become very quiet. Your dog will stop bringing you their favorite toy. They will stop greeting you at the door with that full body wiggle. They will stop warning you when they are scared. You might look at them lying quietly in the corner and think they have finally calmed down. You might think you finally have a perfectly behaved dog, but the truth is devastating. They did not stop doing these things because they stopped loving you. They stopped because you taught them that showing their true feelings only brings them rejection or fear. They did not become well-behaved, they just learned to suffer in silence. But it does not have to end this way. The beautiful thing about dogs is their endless capacity to forgive. You can start rebuilding that broken trust right now, today. Start listening to their silent language. Let them sniff the morning air. Offer a trade instead of snatching their treasures. Respect their personal space when they are resting or feeling anxious. Become their protector, not their punisher. If you want to know exactly how to read those silent body signals and understand what your dog is desperately trying to tell you, watch the video on your screen right now. It will change the way you look at your best friend forever. Click on it, and I will see you there.